Dead Story. Today is Friday, November 15th, 2019. We will be discussing last week's blood drive, the upcoming play Death of a Salesman, logistics, the latest scoop from our student body, as well as the weather. Last week on November 5th, the American Red Cross ran their fall blood drive. All the blood donated will be supporting our local hospitals. Partnered with American Red Cross, the drive was run by both volunteer and paid workers. Overall, the drive ran smoothly with about 40 donators. There will be another drive in the spring. Details to be posted in March.
And you're good.
Good. So, how many donors have signed up so far today?
I believe it was 38.
Around 38? Has the drive been going smoothly?
Very smoothly today. Extremely well.
Very well. Now, is everyone working for the blood drive? Are they volunteer? Or would
The
they...
American Red Cross has employees and volunteers. It's all run through the American Red Cross.
Now, where will the donated blood be going? Like, what?
It usually stays in our region.
In like the valley?
Eastern Pennsylvania area here, northeastern Pennsylvania. Hospitals and that are served by the American Red Cross.
I see. Now, is this the only blood drive that will be going on in this school year? Or
There'll be one that'll be coming up in the spring.
One in the spring?
Details will be announced later on. Probably around March or April.
And that's it.
High School Drama Club will be having the play Death of a Salesman. The first Saturday showing will be at 12 p.m. and the second will be at 7 p.m. Tickets are $8 for adults and $5 for students and senior citizens. Tickets will be available at the door.
Oh, Mr. President. We're going to be talking about your upcoming play, Death of a Salesman. And I was just going to ask you a couple of questions. How's it working with some of the other actors?
It's great. We have a really good cast this year. Everybody involved in the play is very talented with their role. I think everybody was casted for a role that really fits what they can do and their personality. So it's really enjoyable to work with a group of people who are all about equally skilled.
You're all equally skilled and you have a good chemistry?
Oh yeah. We practice really well off stage.
How do you personally prepare yourself before going on stage?
Well, before I have to go on for a scene, I try to first just forget everything that happened recently. I just take a couple deep breaths. Take a couple deep breaths and really think about the context of the play at the moment and what's going on at the time on stage. And I just get in that kind of mindset and put myself in the place of Willie Loman.
So I was wondering, how's the director keeping everyone prepared and up to date?
Well, as the first show is tomorrow, this is Tech Week, and that means for the past week at least, we've had rehearsal every single day.
Yes.
For many hours at a time, like 3, 4, 5 hours at a time. It's all organized, so after all the rehearsals, she gives us stuff to work on, so even when we're not at rehearsal, we're still practicing with lines, and maybe if we see each other, we'll go over some scenes together. So it's all very dedicated, and she does a really good job at keeping us all ready for the upcoming show.
Thank you for talking with me today.
Thank you.
local sports teams. The football team lost on November 1st to Southern Lehigh by a score of 42-7. The boys soccer team lost to Crestwood on October 30th by a score of 1-0. In more recent news, our girls varsity field hockey team won against Villa Maria Academy by a score of 3-1. There will be a pep rally this afternoon to celebrate their win, and as they are going to state championships.
Yeah.
Recording.
Now going to the halls, we will be asking our student body this week's big question. What do you prefer, original movies or their sequels? Maybe their prequels. So we are out in the halls asking people what do they think, do they prefer originals, sequels, or prequels? Do you prefer original, and what do you prefer?
The originals.
And why?
Because they set the storyline for everything. They start storylines, and in some cases they end them, in my opinion. That's why I prefer the originals.
Are there any originals you don't like?
Not that I can think of at the moment.
Okay, thank you for your time. So, do you prefer originals, sequels, or prequels?
Personally, I go for the originals more, only because with originals, it's hard to top them. Like, even if you're trying to make something before the original happened, I think topping it cinematic is always way harder.
And do you not like anything about originals, or only good
Some
like?
things with originals, they'll leave out stuff from, like, if it's a book series first. So that's something I don't like about originals, especially if they're based off of books. But mostly, originals are what bases the plots for everything, so I think you always have to like the originals at some point.
Okay, thank you for your time. So, which do you prefer, originals, sequels, or prequels, and why?
Originals, because they're more like, they're not added, they have the same things. I never watched shows like that.
You haven't seen like originals with sequels like Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, Twilight.
I've seen Twilight.
So what do you think of Twilight? Do you like the original movie or the sequels?
The original movie.
Anything you don't like about it? Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
The weather for next week starts off Monday with a high of 47 and a low of 33. It will be cloudy with light winds and some sun. On Tuesday, there will be a high of 49 and a low of 34, mostly cloudy in the morning, with it being partly cloudy in the afternoon. On Wednesday, there will be a high of 50 and a low of 33. It will be cloudy with some wind later in the day. On Thursday, there will be a high of 51 and a low of 36, some sunshine in the morning, but that will be covered by clouds as the day goes by. On Friday, there will be a high of 47 and a low of 32, increasing clouds in the morning, with some rain arriving late in the evening with high winds. Thank you for tuning in to West Side Story with us. Have a great day, everyone.